Welcome to the English Mystic Podcast. I'm your host, English Mystic, Dragon Shaman, Spirit Whisperer, and Mr. Explorer of all things seen and unseen. You're tuning in to a very special series honouring the epic Dragon Thunder Summit 2025, a worldwide gathering of visionaries, dragon channels, energy workers and soul-shifting guides. The summit brought together 36 incredible speakers from across the world, each sharing their unique gifts, wisdom and connection with the dragon realms. In this podcast series, we're diving deep, one episode at a time, into the essence of each speaker, their transmission, their gifts, and all the healing and awakening and dragon connections they've brought forward. To explore more about each speaker or to access the full summit replays, visit www.dragonthunder2025.com. Now breathe deep, call in your dragons, and let's step through the portal together. Our next speaker is Sandra Pelley. She is the Inner Dragon Transformation Specialist who helps people reconnect with their inner child and awaken their inner dragon to step into confidence and soul-led action. Through breathwork, chakra-aligned archetypes, and her Inner Dragon Quest Quiz, Sandra guides deep transformation in a simple, playful and powerful way. Living a nomadic life close to nature, she weaves intuitive insight, dragon energy, and grounded wisdom into all she offers, supporting others to discover the part of themselves that always been ready to roar.
And hello, Sandra. How are you?
I am doing wonderful, thank you. Very excited about this. I caught little glimpses of a couple different speakers here, and just really magical experience so far.
So wonderful to have you. So let's get into it. I want to just go over your bio. All right. So how do I pronounce your surname, by the way? Is it Pelley?
Pelley.
Pelley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pelley is the famous soccer player, right?
Yeah.
That's
Sandra Pelley is the Inner Dragon Transformation Specialist and the author of a spiritual how-to, also known as the Dragon Ally. She guides those ready for their what's next into deep self-discovery, helping them reconnect with their inner child, the protector, and awaken their inner dragon, the action taker. Through her signature work, Sandra empowers women to step beyond old patterns, limiting beliefs, and external expectations so they can live boldly, joyfully, and fully on their own terms. Her process, from a whisper to a roar, invites a personal relationship with the inner child and inner dragon, bringing them together as a unified force within. Sandra holds space for a powerful emotional breakthroughs, allowing clients to remember who they truly are and what they're here to do. Through this work, many rediscover their voice, unlock creativity, and feel confident taking action from a place of wholeness. Sandra walks the talk, living a semi-nomadic lifestyle from her van and exploring nature on her mountain bike. With the support of her animal guides, dragons, and intuitive gifts, she brings a rich, grounded, and soulful presence to everything she offers, from her live workshops to her oracle decks, quizzes, and immersive experiences. So whether you're just beginning your journey or ready to activate the next version of your incredible self, Sandra's work offers a playful, profound, and heart-led path toward transformation. So with that, take it away, Sandra.
Thank you so much. Thank you. First of all, I just want to let you all know that even though it says what's next women, I love working with any gender. It doesn't have to be women specific by any means. I love too that in my bio it says about being nomadic and living in my van and mountain biking and being out with nature. Literally at my I'm literally 7 to 8 hours away from my home right now with my van, mountain biking in British Columbia. So I just I love living life life, and I've really embraced my inner child as well as my inner dragon energy. And that's really what I want to bring in for you guys, or with you guys, is really understanding the inner child and the inner dragon to a whole new level. We're all very, very familiar with the inner child. I think that kind of is standard issue for everybody. And it's really starting to recognize how much of an inner dragon we actually have within ourselves. So the inner child is that protector, if you will. Well, the inner dragon is this beautiful action-taking kind of piece of ourselves. The inner child lives in our solar plexus. We can tell that by the way our belly feels when we are experiencing different things. We feel that anxiety. Sometimes we think we feel anxiety, but it may actually be excitement. And then there are moments when we have these, wow, I can't believe I did that kind of moments, like really in a joyful space, right? That's that inner dragon energy really helping us to move forward in our lives in a different way. So with that in mind, I really want you guys to know too, I love, love, love interaction. So if you want to raise your hands, if you want to ask questions, if you actually want to verbally respond to the things that I'm doing with you, I would love that, because it actually helps all of us activate this even that much more, okay? So the first thing that I'd like you guys to do is truly just take a couple breaths. Now you've settled into that, I'd like you to take a couple inner child breaths. And now take a couple inner dragon breaths. What did you notice? What did you notice about those 3 breaths? Anybody? I know for myself what I noticed, but I'd love to hear it from one of you. Go ahead there, Vin.
Well, it was different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was totally different.
Something so simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Colleen says, well, she can breathe better.
I love that, Colleen. Yes, the dragon's breath is stronger. It was one long deep breath. You'll find that your whole chest, it's almost like you're lifting your whole chest and opening up and everything. Like it just feels very, very powerful. And I really recognize too that the inner child feels like it's almost a very, a shorter, faster breath. So if you recognize all of these breaths in here, and I love the comments that you guys are writing in here too about the different breaths. Those breaths, we've all been breathing our entire lives. Those 3 breaths, we have been breathing our entire lives. So it only makes sense to recognize those pieces for what they are. Like that short, fast breath is that inner child. It's when they're in that state of being. They want action, or they're feeling something, maybe they're shutting down, right? And then that inner dragon breath is that I'm here and I'm ready and I'm in this beautiful state of being. And you even heard the difference in my voice when I shifted into that inner dragon breath, right? It's a big difference. Yeah. So I've been working with inner dragon now for, oh gosh, in October, I think it will be 2 years. Inner dragon is something that is, in my mind, it's like new and upcoming. Like I have no idea what this inner dragon energy is. So what is this inner dragon all about? And I spent a lot of time asking a lot of questions of inner dragon. And there's all kinds of history now, the 2 years that I've been doing this, that I have 2 years of history of really documenting and figuring out what inner dragon is for people. And in that process, a number of really fascinating things occurred. I was put into a position, my truck broke down in one of my travels, and I was put into a hotel room for 3 nights. And I was like, okay, what am I doing here? Because I don't have my mountain bike, so there's a reason why I'm here. And it was divinely shown to me, okay, you need to ask what inner dragon is. not for myself, but what is inner dragon energy for humanity? And it was big. It was really, really big. You can actually find the 7 videos, because I did 7 chakras worth of questioning of that on my YouTube channel, Sandra Pelley Sandra, and it's in the podcast Dragon Tales. So once I had that basis and was able to start to figure this out a little bit more deeply, it was really fascinating how inner dragon kept showing itself. And I think that's the thing you're going to learn with all of the speakers is, some dragon showed up and wanted to deliver some information, and then it became a much bigger piece to their life, and then it became a much bigger piece to humanity, etc. Because that's why we're all here, right? Like, look at the amount of people that are in the Dragon Thunder group alone. There's a lot of people who are really into dragons. So this inner dragon energy is so critical and so important for us to understand ourselves in a really magical way. With that in mind, the next thing that unfolded was an inner dragon archetype. And that was really fascinating because we're very familiar with some of these terms: the creator, the guardian, the healer, the sage, seeker, warrior, and visionary. Those are the 7 archetypes, okay? But they also work with the 7 chakras, 7 main chakras. I actually use 8 chakras in my personal life, but for the inner dragon energy, I use the 7 main chakras. And so when I started to create this quiz and it started to take action, in fact, for those of you who took part in this Dragon Thunder last year, that quiz was the thing that I offered as the gift, was that quiz. And what I've discovered in this year since then is that with that inner dragon archetype and the chakra that showed up, it was very much about who you are, who you've been and who you are, the things that have gotten you to where you are, which has just been really, really remarkable. And now for this inner dragon energy, like you may have heard it said in the bio, the what's next, like the what's next man, what's next women, whatever the case is, right? It's really recognizing that oftentimes we're ready to take that next step. So that's why it's that what's next. And so this new quiz came online, and you'll probably see it in the feed there in the chat. And it's the inner dragon quest. It's about finding out which inner dragon archetype and chakra will actually lead you powerfully into the future. So an example of this is, for myself, I was a healer. Well, I still am a healer. The healer archetype was my inner dragon archetype in the solar plexus. I had a lot of inner child work to do to get to where I am today. And, it may sound like, yeah, that's what everybody does. Well, it was very, very specific for me. I've really recognized this by the people who've gone through the quiz and I'm working closely with, that there are guardians in a very specific chakra for themselves, or they're a visionary and the chakra, but it's where they've been working to get to where they are. This new quiz is that one that's going to lead you forward. Interesting enough, my answers when I did the quiz was a visionary in the crown chakra. So that is the inner dragon archetype that is going to lead me forward in my life. It makes entire sense because I've done a lot of work with my inner child, healing my inner child, and now I really want to bring this inner dragon energy to the world. That's why I sat in a hotel room for 3 days and asked the question, what does this mean for humanity, right? And that's why these quizzes have come online. Recognize, how do I want to say this? First of all, I need to take a breath. I invite you all to take a breath as well. I'm quivering right now because I am very, very excited about this inner dragon energy. And I really hope that you catch this wave of how excited I am about inner dragon energy. A lot of us have heard of human design. And I love human design. I'm a projector. I totally am into the human design. I'm also very consciously aware of how difficult it is to understand it at any given moment, right? I recognize my one thing that I'm a projector, but really to dive into everything else, it's a lot harder for me. This inner dragon archetype is simple. It's so very, very simple. And I've really found for myself and my communities is that when we step into doing something simply, we move forward in a completely different way. Thank you, Deidre. I appreciate that. Oh, she's telling me it's okay to take some breaths. And I love that. And I'm consciously aware of how my inner child, it's my inner child right now that's just all bundly and all like, yeah, let's do this kind of thing. And then my inner dragon really, when I ask you guys to take that breath again with me, actually, let's do that. I'm just going to kind of flow in the energy of what was just brought through with the last speaker. So taking a moment to take those beautiful inner dragon breaths. Remember, this is your inner dragon. I also want you to be very consciously aware that although I'm saying inner dragon, it could show up outside of you or inside of you. It's whatever your inner dragon wants to show up like. So let's ask ourselves to connect with that beautiful inner dragon. And it's as simple as saying, I'd like to connect with my inner dragon. Feel what that feels like. Get a sense of where it is, how it showed up. Did it show up coming from within you, or is it truly exterior wise? Feel into the energy of what color it wants to show itself as to you in this space. It may have moved as well. Mine literally always starts from my soles of my feet and comes up through my chakras into my chest, into my heart space. And now it's actually sitting on my right shoulder. And right for me is very present energy, like being right here in this space right now. Is it winged? Is it a water inner dragon? Is it serpent-like? I'm also going to invite you to ask if it is connected to an element. Is it connected to water, wind, fire, earth, spirit? And again, I invite you to really recognize this beautiful relationship that you are personally having right now with a very beautiful, strong part of yourself. And what does that feel like? I invite you to come back into this space. I know we could probably just sit there and be in that space with the inner dragon. It's quite easy to just sit there. Yeah. I love what Dina's already written in the chat, that it's from within at her throat to the solar plexus, magenta, gold, and water. Anna's written red, fire and beyond, electric in a different dimension, winged, staring at me. How does that feel? I can feel the energy of you guys all just in this beautiful space, like you're floating in this energy. And that's what it is. You guys are on the same frequency right now. And it is as simple as that breath. It's as simple as the breaths that you were taking. Now, I could continue on with this. I would love some questions. There's so much that we can do with this type of energy. One of the things I'd like to share with you, if you guys are open to this, is I learned something a long time ago, probably back in 2017, and it was because of two guest speakers on a summit. It wasn't a dragon summit. It was actually a summit that was like a predictions week type of summit. And they mentioned something about really connecting in with the energy and giving one-liners. And I wanted to do that myself. I wanted to give one-liners, and it did. It started out with one-liners where I would just ask people if they wanted a one-liner, and literally would just open up to whatever was wanted to come through, and it was really, really remarkable. And then it became, okay, well, would you like an inner child one-liner, or would you like a higher self one-liner? And now it's become an inner dragon one-liner. So if anybody would like an inner dragon one-liner, I would love to share that with you. So you could raise your hand, or you could put it in the chat. Roman, because you're brave enough to be on camera, I want to choose you right off the bat because you're open to being right here. So Roman, an inner dragon one-liner.
Of course.
Okay, beautiful. And I want to say something right off the bat. Regardless of how your inner dragon showed up for you specifically, if I say something different, that's okay, because it's how I am seeing it presented to me for you. Okay, so I'm saying this to the group collectively. So Roman, immediately I'm getting this beautiful energy of, and I said that because I saw this golden inner dragon energy. However, it also then became, when, as I explained it to everybody, that it's going to show up possibly different than what you actually saw it as. It became this beautiful white, pure white dragon with this gold aura, I guess, around it, or gold. I don't want to call it armor, but there's just something golden around the energy of this, and it's feeling very. It's coming in very left-sided for you, and that really feels for. Actually, maybe I'll ask you first what left is for you. What does left mean for you, Roman?
Feminine energy.
Say that again.
Feminine energy. Left
Feminine
means
energy.
feminine.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, beautiful. For myself, it's ancient. It's the old wisdom as well. So feel into that ancient feminine wisdom that's coming in for you. Okay? Yeah. And now the one-liner that's coming through, bear with me here a moment. It is so comical. I just want to tell you guys how this works for me on this side of things. In November of 2023, I was showing how to, let me take a breath again. I was pulling cards weekly in my group, and so I had a Flying Friday is what I called it. I was using Diane Cooper's Oracle, Dragon Oracle deck, and her card, the orange source card, showed up for me in November, and this dragon has now literally, yes, that's the deck there, Roman, yes. The orange source dragon with its, like it's got its upper limbs like that, and it's got this galactic energy. That's how it shows up for me all the time. So when I say, now when I tap into what does it want to say, it starts to show me things in that energy. It just feels very, very powerful. So bear with me here a moment, Roman. Ooh, there's something about a power that you're just starting to experience and unfold, and you're really being asked to step into that with, yes, they're saying complete faith. However, there's a realization that there's a different meaning between faith and trust. So what word do you feel more comfortable using? So don't go by just what I'm saying with faith, because that's what I'm hearing. It's a word that you use, and you're being really asked to step into that in a powerful manner. Okay?
Thank you so much. I'm comfortable with both words, and I just want to say that you exactly like spot on, because this is what came to me: white with a golden border, and I like, it's strange, right? It's not that color, it's not that, it's one. It's looked to me like a china plate, the white plate of with a golden border.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Beautiful.
thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Love it. Love it. I can see lots of people in here are just super stoked and excited about this. Was there an order that you were seeing there, Vin? Or can I just kind of go kind of by?
Well, I think the best way is to actually kind of go with the comments now because
Okay.
I didn't see the order of the
Okay.
hands how that went up, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Deidre, and then I'll go into the comments. And I really appreciate your guys is being open to this. This is me showing a flavor of what I do and how I love to interact. So recognize. I'm just going to say something real quick. Thank you for your patience, Deidre, and the rest of you. Is with this Inner Dragon Quest quiz, it actually leads you into doing something with me in the future, and it's a beautiful next step with me that is very well priced. So I just really invite you to take those steps, and whatever that looks like. And I offer from my heart. I share through the divine, and I give so much of myself through the divine source and through this inner dragon energy, and I really hope that you guys can feel that. Deidre. So I'm just clearing my energy. Deidre, your inner dragon energy is coming in from your left side. Very small, beautiful little pink winged dragon. And I feel very much like it's whispering in your ear, like it's saying sweet nothings to you. Really, and when I say sweet nothings, it's like it's asking you to recognize the sweetness of the thing, and that sweet nothings is a phrase because the things that it's whispering to you are not nothing. It is really something, and it's telling you how much you are actually valuable, that your self-worth is absolutely way higher than what you truly believe it to be. That go beyond, far beyond what you think you're capable of doing, and really step into the power of who you could be by listening to these sweet nothings from your little dragon, okay? Thank you, Deidre. Okay. Okay. So Elizabeth was for the next person. Thank you, guys. Elizabeth, yours coming in very front energy, very massive, and it feels like a very masculine energy that's showing itself to me for you. This beautiful inner dragon energy, and it's blowing fire in your face as a wake up call. So that's what's happening for you, Lisbeth. It's a wake up call for you. Um, it's so funny because it's almost like I want to go at you as well. So there's something energetically going on. I'm not sure what it is. However, your inner dragon is really asking you to go, okay, I need to take a breath. I need to recognize how my inner child's breathing. I need to recognize how my inner dragon is breathing and step into that inner dragon breath so that I can move forward in a more powerful way. Okay, Lisbeth? Thank you. I'm going to go through as rapidly as I can.
I think we have Dina.
Dina, oh, because she was in that feed above, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Dina, thank you for being here, and thank you for your kind words. Oh, Dina, yours is this beautiful. So at first I thought it was like velour or a terry cloth type of. However, I think it's even more soft, like a stuffed animal type of beautiful softness. White dragon. I feel it very energetically swinging up from your right ankle and swinging like this beautiful energy vortex up around you. Just feeling very, I want to say the word translucent. So right in the chat what translucent means for you. I'll come back to that in a minute, or if Vin can grab that, that would be great. There's something very, like it's very woven with you right now, and it's inviting you to recognize, and I think you already know this anyway, that you are very connected with this inner dragon energy already. And there's something about a small white dog And this dog may have passed already, but there's something about a small white dog as well. Okay, Dina? Beautiful. Okay,
We
what did
have
she reply?
just going down there to the bottom. Watery, it's interesting. Yeah, I think watery is probably what
Okay.
came up when she says translucent. We have
Oh, Dina's right there. Dina's right there. Unmute Dina if you can.
Oh yeah, let's do that, brother.
Thank you guys for playing along with this. I love doing this type of stuff.
Oh, this is fun.
Dina, yeah, then you might have to actually ask her to unmute so that she can unmute.
Let's try that.
Yeah. Because it's finicky on the phone. Okay, I'm going to go to the next person because she's unable to unmute. But write it in the chat, please, Dina, okay? Thank you, guys. Robert. Wow, I'm getting a very, almost like a bulldog kind of inner dragon energy with you, Robert. Feels very, almost like, oh, what's that? There's a specific lizard that has, it goes whoosh like that with its, actually it's not a lizard, it's almost like a dinosaur. There's a dinosaur that goes, it has that, I don't know what,
well, there's the Australian frill lizard. That's one of those ones that does that.
Okay.
I know that.
So yeah, in a bulldog energy. So there's something very much, it's been driving you, and oh, it's so interesting because it's almost like it's ready to let go of the bulldog energy that's driving you, and letting you, what's the word here? It's inviting you to recognize there's another way. That's what it's doing. It's very bulldog energy right now. Like, I've got this, but it's really inviting you, Robert, to just kind of let go of the need and become. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I feel very powerful with that. Sonia. Yellow dragon coming in from the solar flare. Very much left hand into, it's more the clairaudient area coming in that way. And you got the power. It's a very, very simple message, Sonia. Thank you. How's that feel? Okay. Good. Gabrielle. So I want you guys to know that you can all do this too. Honestly, you can all do this too. Whether it's inner dragon energy, whether it's higher self, whether it's inner child, whether it's, okay, I'm going to do a past, present, or future one-liner. You can all, like, choose what's your forte and just invite that energy to come through source, through you, to whoever, be it for yourself or be it for somebody else, okay? So, Gabrielle, it's so interesting because I saw your last name, and immediately I want to, I'm envisioning a mason jar, and this, almost like the thoughts are coming so rapidly, so I'm going, thank you guys again for your patience. So, you know the little teacup puppies or teacup kittens that fit in the teacup? That's what your dragon is showing up like, Gabrielle. It's very small inside the mason jar, but it's coming out and it's hanging out on the edges, and it's got its tail swung around that as well. It's not showing a color per se to me. What it's showing me is that, what is that color? Iridescent. It's like an iridescent color is what's showing up, Gabrielle. Very iridescent. That shimmery, beautiful. And that's why it loves the mason jar, because it loves the sun. So there's something about the sun, and that's so interesting because I really felt yellow energy coming up with you as well, Gabrielle. And there is something very energetically connected to that, seeing something in a very specific light. And that's what you're being invited to to kind of step into is, okay, if I'm seeing it in this type of light, what would it look like in this type of light instead? And you have a better understanding of what I mean by light than I do. Because light may not necessarily mean like a light that's in a room. Okay, it could be anything. Okay, Gabrielle, thank you. So Deidre said she was doing a different type of meditation, was so shocked when a dragon materialized. It told me it was a rainbow dragon. I sense it's a fire dragon, and I wonder if it is also air. I want to answer this because your dragon, like my dragon is very water dragon. My inner dragon is very water dragon. It's actually very connected to the otter, that playful creature that you'll see in lakes or oceans, right? However, there are times when it is very land-based. There are times when it shows up that it has wings. So it can be other things. It has a dominant streak to it, just like we have a dominant side to ourselves as well. Okay? Lisa, trail to serenity, massage, and bodywork. That's a big mouthful. So, okay, Lisa. And you'll have to stop me or tell me when I'm getting close, okay, Vin, for time? Okay, so Lisa.
We've got time, yeah.
Okay. Lisa. Yeah, oh man, I see this is comical. Your inner dragon, it's almost like it's in a black and white type of, would this be the 50s? Jiving, like it's jiving to the music. It's on the black and white checkered floor. It's having a blast. It's actually having like so much fun. So Lisa, really stepping into the energy. There's a song that has been coming up a lot for you lately. You're being invited to go and look at the words of it and recognize the bridge that's being created with your inner dragon with this, okay? Beautiful. Okay, so that was Lisa. Dina, I did. Okay, so Anna, you're there. I see you. Oh, Anna. Oh, yours is this beautiful little, yeah, and I say little, but it's actually quite big. The energy of it, though, is very soft and gentle. The pale blue. At first, I thought it was turquoise, but when I say the word little, it's just this gentle energy that is subtle, not necessarily little. It's a subtle energy that has been there all along, and like literally, just put your arms out like that. And just feel the energy of your inner dragon in this beautiful, subtle energy. And then move your wings, move your arms to whatever position that they want to go to next, Anna. And take a breath. This is really interesting to me, Anna. Currently, right now, I've got a 30-day challenge going on, and it is day 12. I believe day 11 was and this is inner child, inner dragon energy, this whole 30 days of July. And day 11 was about movement, the dance, the energy, just feeling. And this is what your inner dragon is inviting you to do, is to take a moment and move, feel, be that energy. And you felt that. I saw you totally embody that. Totally embody that. And on that note, I want to mention to everybody that as you become more accustomed to the inner dragon archetypes, if you're doing this quiz and then I take you to the other quiz, the old one, there are these beautiful mantras that you can actually do with yourself. For myself, one of the ones for the visionary in the crown chakra, the leading archetype quiz that you guys have access to here today, one of the mantras is, I embody the inner dragon and expand with it. And that's what I saw you do, Anna. That's what I saw you do there. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Simone. Is this my Simone? I thought I recognized some names in here. Simone, okay. Feeling into the energy. Whether it's you or somebody else, I'm feeling the energy of this beautiful Oh, your inner dragon is showing up very, very much between the sacral and the solar plexus. And where everybody else's was kind of here and coming in, yours is very much going out, like really presenting itself to the world in a different way. That's what, the energy of what I'm feeling with your inner dragon right now. It's choosing to be colorless. I love that. So I'm feeling the energy of the spirit of it, or source energy of it. And it's showing up as a frequency or a vibration right now. There's something there about allowing yourself to be in that energy, like literally giving yourself the space to do that, like letting go of the hurried day and choosing a space. And you guys will notice I'm very conscious about time and space. I rarely use the word time. Time has no meaning for me. I'm all about the space of things. So that's what you're being invited, Simone, is into creating a space where you can give yourself over to that. And if you feel that you need to, set a timer to go off if you feel like you might go too deeply. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, where am I here? It is well, Vin, right?
Maybe just go to Tahiti.
No, give it a rest.
If there's time, you can do me.
You know what? In my world, everybody's equal. Okay? I see you. I hear you. You're next. Okay?
Right.
Your inner dragon is coming through very metallic, meaning that at first I saw gold, I saw silver. It's not really so much the bronze, but there's another metal there too, and I'm not sure. Platinum. It's like this platinum with a copper tinge to it is how your inner dragon energy is coming through. And believe me, that's not because of the background behind you. It's very much your energy showing through. I feel very much, wow. It's so interesting. I read all kinds of books, fiction books. And these fiction books are ones where I really step into the energy of, as I read them, I can feel how it's showing up in spaces like this. And this is one of those instances for sure, because one of the characters will have like a tattoo on its arm, but then they become that dragon, like they shape shift into the energy of being that dragon. And that's what I feel with you. Like, I don't know if you have any tattoos or not, but I feel very much a tribal dragon tattoo, and that there's a very powerful synergy happening with that tattoo and the energetic ability to shift into that. Okay, that you are very much embodied in that. I'm just going to see if there's a message coming through. The word chaos is showing up. But you're being invited to make, like, C is for, H is for, A is for, like you're being invited to break that word down into something that it becomes like it's a different meaning. And I'll let you guys know that I am all about shifting from the human concept. It's a very human concept that every single one of you knew exactly what I meant when I said chaos. Right? So he is being invited to create his own terminology for chaos so that he can then be in the energy of what that might mean for him moving forward instead of the human concept of chaos. Thank you, Vin.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay.
We have
how do you pronounce it? Tahiti? Thank you.
I think
Tahiti.
So, yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm feeling like you are very much embodied. You've very much embodied your inner dragon already. I can feel how gosh, like if you wiggled your shoulders like I'm doing right now, you could actually feel your wings. Like your wings are so omnipresent, very, very much omnipresent. Like you are very much embodying your inner dragon. There's something very pink about it. Again, it's like Anna's was this beautiful, and I use the word little. It's that subtle. There's something very subtle but very strong in your energy with this, Tahiti. The one liner, as you can tell, one liners are never one liners with me, right? So the one liner that's coming through for you. Zippity doo dah, zippity day. My oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine coming my way. Zippity doo dah, zippity day.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, team. Thank you, all beautiful dragons, to be here now. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I
Thank
love
you.
that. Thank you. That was awesome. Okay. Era, my apologies. Aramas. There's something very Egyptian or ancient being energy with your inner dragon. It feels very stoic, not a top hat type of stoic. There's something, some energy around it that it's unshakable. It's an unshakable energy that you're being invited to sit within that. It almost feels like your dragon, your inner dragon energy, is setting itself up as a throne for you to sit upon, to sit within. And energetically feel as you place your arms, like in a sitting position, that you are actually holding its arms, like its arms and its hands, paws, feet, whatever they are, if it's an upper limbed inner dragon, that you're lacing your fingers with this beautiful dragon as you're sitting there. Like I could just feel the power, and that stoicness is something that is deep within yourself, that you have stepped into the energy of being, and you're being invited to witness another piece of yourself, to open up, and it's almost like to let this sunshine come out. So there's something about the chest and that inner dragon breath as you're sitting there in that beautiful throne position. When you take that breath, feel the energy of your chest expanding and that light coming from within, and it's actually coming from your inner dragon behind you, through you, and it's as though it's assisting you to become more natural, or more, the stoicness is the child version of yourself. You're being invited to let that child enjoy life in a different way. Okay? Wow. These are deep tonight, you guys. Oh, wow. Okay, let me see.
We have Anna.
Anna, thank you.
Yeah.
Is this a different Anna now? Okay.
I'm not sure.
I think it is, because there's Anna of Vibrant Heart, so she already went, and then this is an Anna that's just Anna. So
Yeah,
yeah. Yours is swimming, doing the backstroke and coming from the, like literally at your waist height, coming from the right to the left. So what are you, again, I mentioned that for me, right is present day energy, present space, left is ancient wisdom. What are you being called upon to remember of ancient wisdom? Now, I ask this with something very specific in mind for you. I, of course, am unaware of what the specificity is. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. I will give you an example, though. So when I went to go do a basic shaman course, when I got there, I soon learned that everything that I was being taught, and that's what Lily was saying, you don't have to be taught, you actually have to remember. Everything that I was being taught at that course, I actually was already doing. So whatever it is that you are already doing in your life, it is way older than you already. Like it is, again, there's no measure of time. There's this space, right? So I'm a galactic shaman. So when I say space, I don't talk about the universe. I talk about the multiverses. There's something very, very powerful about what you are already connected into, Anna, when you choose to recognize that that's what you are. Now, I will tell you with 100% certainty that it's scarier than all get out when you do that. However, look at where I am today with inner dragon energy versus the day I was told that was inner dragon energy. Well, what would it be? Right? So there's something really magical that's unfolding for you if you choose to actually accept the assignment, Anna. Okay? Arlene. Yours is coming up very much from the core of the earth. Fiery orange and yellow energy coming up. It feels very, very like it wants to go like a chocolate fondue, like it's up and over and swooshing over you. It's just really kind of cool. Arlene, yeah. And once it gets there, it's creating an energy vortex. So now, if any of you guys have been to somewhere where there are energy vortexes, like Sedona, other places in the world, and you've stood there and just allowed yourself to feel the energy of what that energy vortex feels like, you will probably be surprised, or you have been surprised, that, oh, this feels just like that. I've been in this state of energy before. That's what your dragon is showing you, is that it is such an innate piece of yourself. Give yourself over to that. Okay, Anna? Arlene, I mean. And it's literally showing like an electrical cord and you plugging in to that dragon energy. Okay? Loving this. Okay. Elizabeth, I've done. Dina, iPhone, Colleen. Okay, iPhone XS, Colleen. We're still good on time? Okay.
We got about 9 minutes.
Okay. So this is Colleen, who is iPhone XS. Your inner dragon energy is very much nature rooted. Like there's something very spontaneous about it. There's like I don't think it's picking flowers. It reminds me very much of the flower, the skunk in the Bambi movie. There's something very energetically playful about your green nature connected inner dragon energy, and it feels like that there's so. How do I want to say this? When I started to do healing work, working on other people, I would get this really interesting feeling in my fingertips. And it was like this tingling. And I started to recognize that this was like energetic. Like there was this, I think cosmic is probably the wrong word, but there was this frequency. It was like I was doing energetic surgery or something like that. And that's what is coming through with this inner dragon energy and you, Colleen, and your ability to do something like this with plants or with Mother Nature, along that lines. So I throw one or two words of caution into here, and some of you may already recognize this. When we're being invited or asked to do this kind of work, it's not about, oh, I'm going to make sure that the flood doesn't go there. I'm going to move it over there instead. Well, no, if you're moving it over there, it's still a flood. It's still affecting something, right? So just be consciously aware that you're doing something energetically that, I don't even know how to phrase this. again, it's moving past that human concept of what our minds want to think we should or shouldn't be doing, and allow the frequency to flow through to let it do what it wants to do. Because if you're doing something that you've already set up some boundaries, like for the highest good, for the most benevolent reasons, for the greatest good of all, then that's the energy that's going to come through as well. Okay? Thank you, Colleen. Okay, we're getting really close to the end. I just want to make sure that if I didn't get you in here, please do let me know through the quiz or whatever. I love doing this type of stuff with the Inner Dragon one-liners. Can you drop that link again too for the Inner Dragon Quest quiz? Very, very powerful. I think I've got it handy here too. The piece that I also suggested that you'll be led to this when you do the Inner Dragon Quest quiz. But I'll drop it here in case somebody else doesn't have the opportunity to do that. This as well is the Whispers of the Future. It's the piece that I'm going to be doing after this at the end of the month. And it's showing you how to use your inner dragon, leading inner dragon energy. I haven't dropped that other one in there, though. You'll have to do that, Vin, please. The one that's actually.
I'm just putting all of your links here now.
Yeah, beautiful.
Including the Dragon Quest as well.
Okay. Like I said to you guys, this is something you all can do. That's my American coming out, even though I'm Canadian, eh? And I wanted to say that Lily was on last with her light language, and I was in awe listening to her light language. I do light language as well, and it sounds entirely different. I learned mine because somebody said, hey, I activated you. Something was going on. I was in one of these type of things, and someone said, I just activated you. And I'm like, oh, okay. 3 days later, I'm like, what is that weird sound in my head? And then I stood in my shower, and I started to let it come through my throat. And when it first started, it sounded very digital to me. And then it shifted over the last, I don't know how many years, it shifted into this whole other piece. And then 2 years ago, someone actually prompted me to speak in dragon light language. So I very much heard Lily speak in dragon light language, dragon tongue. If you haven't heard her, she was just before me. You guys got to go hear it. It's so incredible. There she is there. She's Canadian too, she said. I will also say that for me, when I went to attempt to do the dragon light language specifically, it is so low that I have only been able to do it once or twice because it is a whole different use of my voice box. And that's, again, me learning how to shift out of my human concept of things and giving myself over to the energy to let that come through, right? So, yeah. Is there anything you want to ask, Vin, that you think the crowd might be, or did you see any questions I missed? And like I said, if I didn't get you with the one-liners, reach out, guys. Reach out to me privately.
Okay, so I don't think that there's any questions you missed. There was somebody who put their hands up, but I see their hands are down now.
Okay.
But yeah, I suppose we'll have to get them via other communication because we're like almost out of time.
Beautiful. You guys have been a blast. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this has been so much fun. I think everyone enjoyed it. I have put in all of your links here in the Dragon Quest quiz. We've got your links on Facebook, Instagram, we've got the website, YouTube, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Yeah. And seems like there's a Canadian Dragon fan club here.
Big time.
Go Canadian Dragons. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so Sonia said she has a question.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Sonia, what is it?
Daniela L.
Daniela has a question. We have just a few minutes, so if you got them, let me know. Go ahead, Sonia.
Can you hear me? The concept of the inner dragon, this is something quite new to me. I had some channelings done by Alfadia Arara, who's also going to be on here if she hasn't been already. And over the years, I keep having more and more dragons joining me, which I would have, as of last year, 20 of them with me, with the main one called Master Azul. So, to me, they're with me, around me, protecting me. I think they're traveling with me because I do a lot of long drives from Montreal to New Brunswick. and protecting us and the car.
Okay.
But
Question?
the inner dragon, I'm having difficulty knowing, is this one of those dragons that is more in me, or it's just a totally different dragon?
So just like the inner child, I mean, the inner child is out here, but it's actually so inside yourself, right? It's solar plex energy all the way. If you're feeling weird in your stomach, it's because your inner child is acting up or is excited about something. Okay. The inner dragon lives in your heart space. That's why when you felt, if you were here from the beginning of mine, you felt the yourself breathe, the inner child breath and the inner dragon breath, there was a distinct difference. That's how you know that this inner dragon is very much a part of you. It can appear outside of yourself. However, it is very much a part of yourself. It's always been with you. Where these other dragons are around you, they may be within you as well. This inner dragon is very much woven into the very essence of who you've been, who you are, and who you will be. Great question, Sonia. Thank you. And Danielle kind of asked the same, wanted to hear about her inner dragon. That was the one-liners, I get the impression. Yes. And Simone knows. Just drop me an email. Drop me an email, and I'll send you an answer. Thank you so much. This has been so fun.
Sandra, this has been amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you for journeying with us today on the English Mystic Podcast, Dragon Thunder Summit 2025 edition. This is just one voice, one frequency in a greater dragon symphony, each echoing across the earth right now. If you felt the stir in your heart, if you heard a whisper from your dragon allies, then the work is beginning. Be sure to explore all 36 epic speakers and their transmissions by heading over to the website www.dragonthunder2025.com, where the portal is open. Until next time, walk boldly with your dragons, speak your truth like fire, and may your path be guided by the ancient winds. Stay mystical, stay wild, stay dragon aligned. This is the English Mystic. See you next time.
In the realm where spirits dance, where dragons soar with fiery glance, a song of power, strength untold, for human hearts, for young and old. Wings that span the starry night, scales that gleam with ancient light. Dragons rise, guardians bold, tales of healing, tales untold. Almighty ones, wise and grand, protectors of this sacred land. With breath of fire, a timeless art, they heal and mend each wounded heart. Through shadows deep and forests wide, they guide us with a noble stride. In the dance of life, a sacred chance, to heed the call of dragon trance. Scale by scale, a shield they weave. In the moonlit night, their magic breathe. Whispers of protection, strong and true. In the realm where dreams come through. So gather round, O kin of earth. Let the dragon's melody give birth to healing streams and fiery light, as we journey through the shaman's night. O dragons, ancient and divine, your friendship like the stars will shine. In the tapestry of life, a song we weave with spirits, dragons.